Today in our Whiteboard Leadership moment, we're talking about planning. Planning for events, planning for other things that happen in the life of your ministry. Today I want to specifically focus in on guest services. And what I have in my hands is Postit Notes. So I call this Postit Note planning. And it's real simple. You get your group together, you begin talking about the event that you're going to have. And let's just assume it's a guest services experience. And you're imagining a family coming to your church that's a total of 6 people, a husband, a wife, an infant, an elementary school child, a junior high school kid. So you're planning like this. What's the first thing, what's the first decision they're going to have to make? And you would say, well, they're going to have to find a spot in the parking lot. So you would write, find a parking spot on a Post-it note, and you would stick it on your table. Well, what's the next decision they have to decide? Well, which door do we go into? And they would take that Post-it note and they would stick that on the table. What's another decision? We have to find the check-in for the nursery. Very good. We have to find is there a junior high experience for them? And over, you make these decisions like where's the auditorium? How do I know where to sit? When do I stand and when do I sit? What time is this thing going to be over if it's not a really good pastor? But there's lots of other things that happen, and you take after the service, where do I go to pick up my kids? How about this? Did my kids enjoy the experience? How do I interact with them to find out what they did and whether they enjoyed it? Will I come back? And so you've got all these Post-it notes, and what I encourage the teams to do is to take these and then put them in order. You know, what happened first? What happened second? What happened third? And just walk through those things. And then here's what I really encourage teams to do when it comes to guest services. I encourage them to go back out and start in the parking lot and go from step 1. Did we think of everything the guest has to go through in order to have this good guest services experience? Finding a parking space, finding the entrance, finding someone who can help them check in, finding the check-in, finding the bathrooms, what's in the program, when I know to stand, to sit down, do I like this person speaking, do they understand me, all the way through. And what you find is you can really think through your guest service experience by doing Post-it note planning. You can do this for events as well, like outreach events. Things like, you'll ask questions like, what if I'm a guest, where do I sit? What do I do? Is the speaker addressing me? This Post-it note planning really helps us to think through the guest experience, whether it's an event or Sunday morning or whatever. This has been a Converge Whiteboard Leadership Moment. To learn more about Converge or to join us, check out converge.org.